Hello, Veritas. Hello, guys. If you are just tuning in, we're about to get started. We are going to start with Sing to the Lord tonight, and then we're going to go into the shorty but goody, that thing by Alan Petker, that one-pager, and then we're going to go into the Be Thou My Vision. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Casey Caruth. I'm glad you guys can hear me loud and clear. On tenor, and baritone, and bass tonight, we have...
Me?
Yes, you. That's James. Fantabulous. On bass, baritone, and tenor 1, we also have...
Moi.
Yes, we have moi. Apparently he's French. We have Jeff.
Oui.
And then on keys tonight, I'm going to say keys. I hate saying keys. It sounds so dirty because it's not keys. He is a pianist and an organist. That is what he is. And his name is Jim Roman. And he can... Oh, Jim, you have no little ditty? Oh, my gosh. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Yes, thank you, Casey. Yes, this is I have a picture I'm going to show you all eventually. It's a picture of what rehearsal looks like, and it's the beautiful picture of Sid, and has a creamy bokeh behind him, and he's illumined, and it says what rehearsal really looks like, and it has a picture that is the rat's nest of cables that are behind me. All right.
Did you say creamy?
Creamy bokeh. Yes, I did. That's a real term. Okay, good. We are now up on our viewers. Thank you very much. Let me know in the chat if you were here. Also, tonight, as we're going through rehearsal, if you have a question, stop what you're doing at your house, open up the little chat, and type it in. That way, whenever we get to a stopping place, your question will already have populated in the chat box, okay? Also, as you're singing tonight, you're going to make sure you're exploring your pianissimos and your fortissimos, I hope, and all of the other things in between, okay? If you need to go find a happy place where no one can hear you, by all means, go and do that. Or prepare your partner that's around you that you're going to make a lot of noise. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to start actually on page 10 of Sing to the Lord, which is the Shout for Joy to the Lord, all the earth. And we're going to go slow. All right, as you're getting there, page 10, that thing. And remember, trumpets, 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 shout for joy, okay? All right, top of 10, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, shout for joy, that tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, 1.
Shout for joy to the Lord on the earth.
2, 1.
Burst into jubilant song with
Music.
Make music to the Lord.
And
With the harp and the sound of singing.
with trumpets, 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 shout for joy before the Lord.
Shout for joy.
Good. And that's all we needed to do right there. Bass, baritone. Can I have, Jeff, real fast, can we do the baritone line, please, at 82? And James will do tenor again. So we'll have tenor and baritone, please. Here we go. And we'll actually, can we start, guys? Make music to the Lord, top of 11, bar 77. Here we go, starting on a unison C. And 1. Make music to the Lord with the harp and the sound of singing, with trumpets, 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 trumpets. Good. And baritones at home, real fast, take a look at bar 82, please. So actually, can we start? We'll start at 81, Jim. And when we get to, on measure 83, sound of sing, F, B flat, G. That's a weird little tricky interval, and I want us to go slow on that. Can we start at the C natural, please, Jim?
Both?
No, just the baritone line. Here we go. And one.
With the harp and the sound of singing.
Good. Ba da 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 da. Make sure you get all the way back up to that B flat. Don't make up another note, okay? Jeff didn't, but I just am picturing rehearsal and going, who made up a note there? Okay? All right. Let's go, guys, to the top, please. And we'll have Jeff on bass 2, and we'll have James on tenor 2, if and when that happens. And then I might sing baritone. I might attempt it. I'm not going to make any promises, though. Let me turn myself down so you guys aren't hearing too much of me. All right, here we go. We'll start from the top. And ready.
Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. A new song. Sing to the Lord a new song. For he has done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have worked salvation for him, salvation. The Lord has made his salvation known and revealed his righteousness to the nations. He has remembered his love and his faithfulness to the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Burst into jubilant song with music. Make music to the Lord. With the harp and the sound of singing. With trumpets, 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 trumpets. Shout for joy before the Lord. Shout for joy. Let the cities gentle. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. A new song. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord.
All right. So, a quick couple of tidbits, and then we'll move on with this. Starting at top of 15. So we have Sing to the Lord a new song, sing to the tenor 2s. There's that different note. We're going to the minor, and that's going to freak you out if you don't know what's coming your way, okay? Let's go ahead and start, guys. Everybody at measure 117. We're going to start right on it. Right on that, please. Okay? And if you have any questions, make sure you type them in the chat for me. Sing, sing, sing. And nobody's on tenor 1, but here we go. I'll give you 1, 2, 1, sing 2. 1, 2.
Sing to the Lord a new song, sing to the Lord, sing to the Lord.
And sing to, I think we're going to go ahead and use the breath right there. I think in up-tempo it works for you guys. So we'll go sing to breath. So that's going to be a quarter note, quarter rest if you want to meter it out. Sing to the Lord. Okay, and you're not singing any oars there. You're just opening on the vowel. Yes. All right. One other thing. Take a look at bar 102, everybody. 102. And we're looking at this for the. We're doing this for the bass baritone, and particularly for the G natural on the word for before joy. Can I have that B natural, B flat, Jim? Let the mountains sing for joy. Just a quick reminder of what that sounds like. Can we do that in time, please? Here we go. Jeff, you want to sing that for us?
Yep.
2, and.
Let the mountains sing for joy.
And he makes it sound so easy. All right, can I have James join us right there, please? Tenor 2, or tenors. Let the mountains sing for joy. 2, and.
Let the mountains sing for joy.
Yeah, and tenor, when you get there, tenors. Sing for joy. You're going to need to pitch it way up. You need to be all kinds of forward and lifted. All right, one other thing that I want us to take a quick look at, and this is bottom of page 11. We're doing some spot checks. And this is being very ticky, but it's what it is. Bar 83. Basses and baritones, your last note that you sing, the word of, make sure that you know, yeah, I was getting tired of hearing reverb. Make sure that you get back up to that B flat. Jim, can we start bar 81? With the harp, and the sound of singing, ba-da-da-da-da-dee-da. Make sure you get all the way back to that B flat, because I've heard in my brain, and then when we've rehearsed this before, the word of becomes a completely different pitch. Something, singing, make sure you get back to the B flat. Can we sing that, please? I'll sing baritone. Jeff, you can sing bass. We'll do bass and baritone. This is top of 11, last bar. With the harp. There we go. 1 and a 2 and a 1. With the harp, and the sound of singing. Let's do that one more time, slowly. I know, words. 1, 2, 3, and go now. With the harp, and the sound of singing. That's what we're looking for. Can I have you join us, James, please, with the tenors? Here we go. Tenors and bass baritone. Top of 11, last measure. And 1. With the harp, and the sound of singing. That's what we're looking for. Okay, guys? Let's go ahead and start top of 10, please. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. And up-tempo to the end, please. All right. I'm going to turn my mic back down a little bit. Okay. Here we go, guys. 1. I'll give you 1, 2, 1. Top of 10, third measure, guys. 1, and go.
Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Burst into jubilant song with music. Make music to the Lord. With the harp, and the sound of singing. With trumpets. Shout for joy before the Lord. Shout for joy. Let the city sound. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Everybody make sure you're off, please, on measure 109 on beat 2. Sing before the Lord. Off. Okay, I need to have a consonant on that rest, please. Let's Let's go back, please, and do that once more. Can we start top of 12? Shout for joy before the Lord. This is after our trumpets. And one other pitch, basses and baritones on measure 92. The word for, make sure I did it myself. Don't do what I did. I went back up on the word for. Keep the same pitch, okay? All right, here we go. Let's give us our starting pitches, Jim. Shout, shout. Here we go. One, and ready, and.
Shout for joy before the Lord, shout for joy. Let the cities up, let the rivers clap their hands, let the mountains sing for joy, let them sing before the Lord. Sing to the Lord, sing to the Lord, sing to the Lord a new song, sing to the Lord, sing to it, the Lord.
Good. And then you all breathe and gasp for air. All right, guys, good. Let's put that away. And take a look at, because I see no comments in the chat. Yes. Heal us, O Lord. Heal our brokenness. Sorry.
Just making up titles.
I definitely am. Okay. All right. So, now that I'm not echoey, I think I'm really messing with the singers here. It's really, I have the power, guys, all the power. All right, if only when we come back in real life, I have a little board beside me. If I need somebody to make an alteration, I won't look at you. I'll just go to the board and turn you down or mute you or boost you. That'll be nice. Okay, so real fast, you know what we're going to look at before we even sing this again. Measure 6. Half of the measure, Lord, we lift our brokenness to you. Yeah, that thing. Jim, could you give us our new key? All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to do the bottom two voices first. Lord, we lift. And we're going to start with the bass 2 and the baritone. I'll sing baritone. Lord, basses. Lord, baritone. Here we go. 1 and 2. Lord, we lift our brokenness to you, great healer. Good. Everybody make sure you have a lift after ness of brokenness, okay? And we're not going to schmack the S, yeah? Brokenness to you. It's a tiny S. All right, let's have the tenor 2 add, please. Tenor 2, baritone, and bass. It's a lovely minor triad. Lord, Lord, Lord. 1 and 2. Lord, we lift our brokenness to you, great healer. Be oh, hear our prayer. O Lord. Good. Everybody at home, even if the tenor ones aren't singing, in your brain, you should be audiating the B flat on bar 12. Yeah? Great healer, here. You should hear that note in your head before you even start singing. If you don't, then you're not going to be in tune when you come in. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and do this once more, guys. And we're going to start at measure 6, same place. But we were going to do baritone, tenor 2, and tenor 1 for you. And Jim is going to play bass 2. Okay? Jeff, baritone, stay on tenor 2, and I'll sing tenor 1. All right, here's our starting pitches, please. Here's your bass note. Baritone. Tenor 2. Lord. Tenor 1. Lord. Here we go. We're ready? And. Lord. Yeah, and there's a little d at the end. Okay, let's go ahead and start from the top, and let's keep the same voicing. So we'll have Jim on bass 2, Jeff on baritone, James on tenor 2, and I'll be on tenor 1. Okay? Again, if at home, if you have any questions while we're doing this, please type them in the chat. If you want to hear a particular pitch, if you want to hear a note against another note, let me know. All right, here we go. From the top. Exploring your dynamic ranges, please. Yay, unison. Oh gosh, unison. Here we go. Ready? Oh, let's come back.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I got lost. I'm sorry.
No problem. Which actually, this is a good opportunity to take a quick look at how we want to approach the end of our phrase. So for our example, I can just use this because it's the tenor one line and it has all the moving parts. Very beginning. Oh Lord God, hear our prayer. So a real quick, here's your crash course in conducting iktai. Iktai being, where's your point? There's 3 ways that you can approach an ictus, okay? You can do to, through, or from. And this is the same thing you can do with your voice on how you want to go after that note, okay? If you want to go to the note, you're going to go kapunk. If you want to go through the note, it's going to be one of these things. It's one of those, okay? If you want to go away, it's going to be, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, dia. I'm literally going to it's like you pull up a little, drop a little water. The word prayer needs to be pull away, okay? You need to pull away on the onset. So, hear our prayer. That's what we're looking for, okay? All right, let's do this once more. Every phrase, guys, pull away. Oh, hear our prayer. And then you get to go somewhere. All right, here we go, from the top. All right, that's what we're looking for right there, okay? One last place I really want you guys to think of a way gesture as opposed to a to is on the downbeat of measure 6, and then also on the downbeat of bar 9, that little 2/4 bar, that little nest thing, okay? Just a quick reminder, on the last measure of the page, the only people who are not breathing after beat 2 are the tenor 2s, okay? You great healer. It's all about the tenor twos right there. Everybody else gets to have a quick breath after that half note. All right? I don't see any questions in the chat. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but okay. All right, guys. Any questions from our singers here? Do you want to look over again?
No.
Nope.
No.
Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at Be Thou My Vision. You know where we're going. We're going to that super exposed part. Bum bum ba da dee da 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 dee da. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look, please. Page 6. This is Be Thou My Vision. Baritones have the melody. Yes, that new key. All right, let's hear just the bass 2 and the tenor part, please, without the melody. So, yes, here we go. I'll give you 1, 2 coming in on measure 3, or should be beat 3. Here we go. 1 and 2. Good. So that's the bare bones what this is. Yeah. When I was taking piano and when I first started, I had this thing called A Dozen a Day. I hated that book. It was little stick figures, and it just drove home the point that I couldn't even draw a stick person right, but I had to play little ditties to work on techniques, and I would see the person with the stick figure would be doing something, and it was corresponding with what I was hearing. When we get to High King of Heaven, my treasure are, it sounds like one of those warm-ups right now. So let's make that be much more musical. Can we start on bar 54? High King of Heaven, my treasure. Oh, that thing. And so here's the deal. Remember we talked about phrasing? Heaven, my treasure. There are 3 little phraselets, right, on one measure. Heaven, my. Right, and I'm extremely over-exaggerating this, but every other note is really not that much important, right? So, dee-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. That's what it should be. It's one of those cascading things, and not every note is equal, okay? Here we go. Bar 54. King, high king of, 1 and 2 and T. Good. And just for kicks and giggles, James, would you mind, and this is going to be crazy,
What part do you want me to sing?
if you were, you have to put on your headphones.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, if you were wondering who we have, there's a celebrity in the house.
What part do you want me to sing? I'll sing whatever you want.
I think
Melody's
melody for you is perfect.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Perfect. Yes. High King of Heaven, my treasure thou art. That's perfect. Ready?
High King of Heaven, thy treasure.
He's got it. Here we go. Let's just, for right now, since we have this, let's have all 3 parts right there. Here we go. Ready? 2 and T. High King of Heaven, my treasure thou art. We have Tom Pace on recorded video and audio singing now. He's coming to Veritas, guys. That's amazing. Thank you. Deal. Oh, gosh. Whew, goodness gracious. Okay, you know what? I think that's a fantastic thing to end on because it is 6:44, and I want us to hop on Zoom real fast. So, guys, get off of here. I'll see you on Zoom in about 30 seconds.
He was standing there for like 5
He was there,
minutes.
yeah, he was there for a little